everybody, today I'm going to be filming a favourites video. It is my January favourites and I've got quite a few things in here that I want to talk about. I feel like I haven't done a favourites in literally like ages, and it was probably like November time that I last did one, and I'm basically going to talk you through all of my favourites over the past month and just talk about the products and why I like them. So there's mainly skincare, makeup and a couple of random pieces. Sometimes I find months where I have like loads of food favourites and sometimes I don't, but this month I don't have any food favourites, which is quite weird. So I'm going to kickstart by talking about makeup. So the first makeup item that I'm going to talk about is the Zoeva Cocoa Blend eyeshadow palette, and the packaging of this is really nice. It's like a goldy kind of colour. It fits in with the name Cocoa Blend, and as you open up the palette, it literally, all of the shades are perfect. I'm sure that many of you have seen this before. I got this from my friend Steph. She got it for me for my birthday, and when I got it I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. And this one here called Warm Notes is my favourite one. That's a really nice cranberry purpley kind of colour, and also some really good transition shades. I only just got it last week and I've literally used it every single day since then because I've just been so excited. I've even got it on today. I don't know whether you can see my eyeshadow today, but it's kind of a goldy colour. So yeah, very happy with this, so thank you, Steph. Another favourite in terms of makeup is this blush palette. This is the NYX blush palette. It says Sweet Cheeks, and it's got so many different blush shades in it. I got it for Christmas from my mum, if you saw that video, and all the different shades in it just are very nice to use. Every single day I will use a different shade from this palette, so I will always use all of these. There's mattes down the bottom here and then shimmers at the top, so you can use, what I tend to use is I use the matte one and then I'll use the shimmery one just slightly over the top of that just to add a little bit of glow. And I'm not sure how much this was because, like I said, it was a gift, but I've been using it every day and I've actually been looking forward to putting on my blusher every single day. So that is the blush palette. Now for the final makeup piece this month, which I did also get for Christmas, and it is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, and this honestly lengthens my lashes so much, like beyond any other mascara that I've used ever before. You know, you use mascara. I'm not one of those people that like needs to have really long eyelashes or that wants really long eyelashes, so I'm just like, I'll get a cheap one and that'll do. But when you do find one that is like really, really good, you think, oh my god, like how can I use anything other than this one? This says it's got an oil blend in it and it is a multiplying effect. The applicator is a plastic applicator, as you can see, and I don't know whether that makes a difference or what to a brush or a plastic one, I'm not sure, but very happy with that. And I don't want it to run out because I don't want to have to buy it again at like what, £6, £7, £8, I don't know. But yeah, I love it. As for skincare products, there was a few things that I thought, shall I mention them, shall I not mention them? But then I thought, you know what, I've actually been really looking forward to using these products, so yes, I will mention them. And the first one is the Soap & Glory Face Soap Clarity Vitamin C Facial Wash with a massive name, and it looks like that. It's a very, very refreshing facial wash. This is something that I would probably recommend to use in the morning, despite me using it in the evening due to it being something I tend to use in the evening. And it's got these little kind of balls of pink in there, which I'm not really entirely sure what that is, but I'm sure it's there for something. It's just, honestly, when you put it on your face, it feels like it's stripped back all of the dirt and your face is suddenly exposed to real life air, and you can feel the air so fresh on your face. That's what it feels like to me, and I like that feeling, and I use it and then I do my skincare routine afterwards, and I like feeling like my skin feels so fresh when I'm putting products onto it, because you don't want to feel like you've still got traces of makeup on your face when you're applying moisturiser. So yeah, really, really like that, and I will definitely rebuy this when this runs out, but it's because it's such a big bottle, I don't think it's going to run out anytime soon. Next up for skincare is this moisturiser here. This is also from Soap & Glory. I'm actually very impressed with Soap & Glory products. And this is the Speed Plump All Day Super Moisture Marvel, and I use this in the mornings, and it's honestly the perfect one to use in the morning because I feel like this is an amazing moisturiser for before you do your makeup, because you know you kind of want your makeup to go on nicely, and often if your skin's quite dry or if it's just not feeling its best, makeup doesn't go on that well. When I put this on after I've washed my face, it feels so moisturised, and it's not just moisturised, but it feels almost like I'm putting on a primer as well. It reminds me of the Nivea Men Aftershave Balm, so it reminds me of that kind of texture, which means that it'll stick your makeup to your face. I could not recommend this enough. Like, I will go out and buy this. If it's really expensive, I won't, but I don't think it will be really expensive, so I'm definitely, without doubt, favourite product of the month, I think. Maybe the eyeshadow palette, but I don't know. But yeah. I also couldn't go throughout this video without mentioning the carbonated bubble clay mask. It was literally so fun to use. If you haven't seen the video where I use this, then go and watch it. I'll link it up the top somewhere, not sure which side. And I am going to be hopefully doing another video where my mum, my brother and my dad all put it on as like a family of people. But I might not do that, I'm not sure, it depends. But yeah, it actually made my skin feel really good. Like, I was so surprised. It made my skin like feel really nice afterwards. And I'm not sure whether that's down to the skincare routine that I've got right now or what, because my skin has been so much better since Christmas, and I can 100% guarantee it is down to all of the products that I've been using. I haven't been using like 50, I've used like 3 every night, so you know, or even like 2 facial wash moisturiser. Okay, another thing that I want to mention is, oh my god, I've wanted to put this in a favourites video for like the past 2 months, before Christmas definitely, and it's the Cherry and Wild Fig hand wash, as you can see, and the colour of it looks really nice. Oh my god, the smell of it is like my favourite smell ever. It's obviously cherry and wild fig, as I've just said, but I didn't know that combination smelled like this nice. I really like that smell. Like, as soon as I got it, I was like, oh my god, I love this. It's just a shower gel that my mum bought, so like for the family to use. And I do have my own shower gels, but sometimes I just think, do you know what, I'm going to use this because I love it. Yeah. But the cap did actually come off it. It should come up with a proper lid, and that fell off it like literally as soon as we got it, so packaging error. Now for a beautiful little fragrance, I thought that I would have to mention this one in there. This is the French Connection body spray. My friend Emily got me a little gift set for my, well, I say little, she got me a couple of gift sets for my birthday, and this spray was in there, and I'm obsessed with the spray. Like, I love the smell of it, and I tend to go for it and reach for this every single day pretty much before I go to sixth form, and I don't want to. The reason why I don't want to is because I don't want to waste it. I want to use some of my others as well at the same time, and I just don't want to waste this product, but I just can't help myself but just grab it and like use it. So and because it's French Connection, to rebuy this, I don't know, would I be able to rebuy this on its own? Probably, I'm not sure, but yeah, love that. Definitely a favourite. And January was the month for me to go to Lush and buy some Lush products, because my auntie Carol gave me a voucher to buy some products. Now, I would tell you to go and watch my Lush haul, but because the quality of that video is so ridiculously bad, I recommend you not watching that video and you perhaps going and finding somebody else's video to watch, simply because I had a lot of issues with saving videos on like my iPad and things like that, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to film on my MacBook, and that is what we're filming on now, and I can literally upload whatever time video I want to, because the storage is pretty much endless. Well, it's not endless, but it feels like it is. But I thought I'm going to mention it, and this is one of the bubble bars. This is one of my all-time favourites. If I went back and rebought one, this would be the one that I'd rebuy. It is the Comforter. It smells so nice, like bubblegummy. I don't need to go through it again because I did go through it in that video, but I thought better mention a Lush product because I love Lush products. Now finally, for a couple of random favourites, this is definitely a favourite of the month, like without doubt. Now for Christmas, my friend Steph bought me a daily journal where you, the night before, plan out what you're going to do the next day, and there's so much space to use. I'll show you a clean page. There's so much space to use for each one, with areas for writing in general notes, a timetable, a to-do list, objectives for the day and all that kind of thing, and I love it. Literally, it's one of my favourite things to do in the evening. Some people hate writing, some people hate organising themselves. I love organising myself. Every night I get into bed, I put a YouTube video on my MacBook, and I'll just sit there writing through, making a to-do list for the next day, and honestly it's so relaxing. It means that you're organising yourself for the next day, and I literally love it so much. So that's what I do with this book, and I'll show you a completed page. Oh, this is an example of a completed sort of page. You can't really read it, but you don't really need to. It's just kind of getting the idea of what I do. But I tick things off when I've done them. It helps me because when I go to sixth form, I've got sort of the work that I want to get done in my free periods written in here, so I can then tick that off. And if I haven't done anything, or if I want to do anything in that evening, I can then at sixth form write what I want to do in here, take it home, and do exactly what I've told myself to do. So yeah, this is like, need this forever. And I love the colours of it, really nice. My foot is actually quite numb. Oh, and I do apologise, this side of my hair looks quite good. That side looks very flat, so I'm just like trying to lean to the side a little bit like this. My final thing is actually a fashion favourite, because I'm not like, I say I'm not heavily into my fashion, but I do care what I wear. But I do tend to go for the same things, like hoodies and jeans and things like that, because that's what I like wearing. It will be very difficult for me to do a lookbook or a fashion video because that's just what I'd be wearing, hoodie and jeans. So I wear this jumper, which I recently got with black jeans, and it's my new favourite hoodie. Last year it was a jumper addiction. This year it's a hoodie addiction. Can we just take a moment to appreciate all of the hoodies that I haven't yet bought? You will be bought soon, don't worry, hold in there. So this hoodie actually was a gift from Aubrey for my birthday, so if you saw that video I do apologise. Oh, sorry. And it's from Topshop. It's really nice blue colour. Oh my god, I love it. I literally love the colour, and it's so nice. And I actually really like these bits here, even though they are starting to come out. Like, what the hell is that? Can you see that? That's so weird. Like, all the bits are starting to come out of it. I'm not entirely sure what that's going to end up looking like. Probably some kind of weird thing, but you know, it doesn't matter. I'll cut them off if I have to. But yeah, I don't know what size this is in. This is in a size 8, so I got it in an 8. Interesting. And yeah, I just wanted to mention this just to represent all the hoodies out there that I have got and that I love, because hoodies are amazing. So that is everything for my January favourites this month. I hope you enjoyed seeing the things that I've been given and the things that I'm loving, because I'm going to be doing this video every single month with the things that I'm loving from that month. There might be less some months, probably next month, because obviously it's after Christmas now, so I do have more things than I would usually. But thank you for watching, give it a thumbs up, and there should be a giveaway coming very, very soon.